Hey guys, this lifeless zombie with frizzy clown hair is back to give you another lucid dreaming lesson, hopefully as quickly as possible this time. This one's called the sleep interruption technique. It's the best technique I know of for when you're in a dry spell or if you're trying to learn lucid dreaming and you're having a hard time finding those, in between sleep and wakefulness states that we're looking for when we're doing the wake-induced lucid dreaming techniques that we talked about in the previous video. And if you haven't seen that video, you're going to need to see it in order to understand this video. But what we're going to do with this technique is first get an alarm, probably or preferably the one from the App Store called Lucid Waker. There might be a few other ones depending on which app store you go to. And this is a touchless alarm. So it will go off for about 15 seconds or however long you set it, and then it just stops beeping on its own, so you don't have to roll over and open your eyes and touch it. You can just stay perfectly still. Your normal alarm will work okay for this, but it's better if you don't have to move at all. And since most of you have smartphones and it's a free app, it's pretty easy to get. So when it wakes you up, just don't move your eyes, don't open your eyes, don't move at all. Just stay still. Even if it's kind of uncomfortable and you want to move, you can probably fall right back asleep from this state. So what we're going to do is set the alarm for 4.5, 6, or 7 hours after we go to bed. Say you go to bed at 10, set it for like 5, and that puts us in our third REM cycle. So we go into REM cycles 4.5, 6, or 7 hours after we fall asleep. And I always aim for the third REM cycle because it's the longest, so it's the easiest one to hit. It's a bigger target, and it's also, I think it's good to go through 2 normal uninterrupted REM cycles and let our brain do what it needs to do when it's sleeping, and then the third REM cycle is the one I'm more willing to sacrifice or mess with. And then, once it wakes you up, you just do one of those wake-induced or variations on the wake-induced lucid dreaming techniques we talked about in the previous video. So that's it. There's another idea, which I think they say Benjamin Franklin and or Salvador Dali used to do this. They would take a key or something and hold it over a plate, and then as they fell asleep, they would naturally relax and let go of the key, and it would fall on the plate and clatter and wake them up a bit. I've never done this, but it's supposed to achieve the same type of effect of like when you're falling asleep in a car and your head's lolling and it keeps waking you up, So you can do that to help you catch that fact you're about to lose your bodily awareness, because when you're dropping the key and you're falling asleep, that's what's happening, and that's when we kind of go under this spell and get amnesia and don't realize we're in a dream. So if you do that, it might help you catch that state too. I've never tried it with these 2 techniques. I just thought of it today and thought it would probably go well together. But yeah, that's it. And after this, I'm probably not going to post very many more of these on Instagram because I don't want to make that into just like a lucid dreaming page. But if you're interested in the more advanced stuff, we'll be getting into that more on YouTube, and that will be in a link below this video. So